and welcome to the Reapers.
And on that lovely Nintendo 8-bit 80s car phone note, let's get straight into the mission. Reapers Border War. Whoa, and look at all this information and work that's gone into it. How can you tell it's not mine? Because of that. It's Skay's mission, so I'm going to pass straight over to Skay to get on with the details.
Alright guys, so basically the premise today is we have two nations, Red Nation and Blue Nation, and as of this brief they are currently not yet at war. It's currently in the state of tensions. So yeah, and at the start, just go to the start of the briefing page to just go through the overview. For the blue tasking, mainly there's basically the premise of this mission is that for both blues and red there's going to be several objectives scattered across the map, and the objective isn't to complete all of them, it's just mainly to complete as many of them as you can while minimizing losses on your side. So to the objectives themselves, for the blue objectives, the first one will be to destroy a red convoy transporting valuable intel from those two towns, Zelenchuk-Slakaya to Solano. It's basically that small red arrow on the map in the middle, if you can see it. And the convoy consists of some APCs, trucks, and as well as two AAA trucks. The next objective for blue is to destroy a red cargo fleet escorted by the red navy fleet. The red cargo fleet is actually not is separate from the navy, and it's in that blue overly shaped to the left side of the map. If you look there, they're somewhere in there. And it consists of 4 cargo ships with the escort of 3 warships about 30 miles, 40 miles south of them. And the next objective will be the red early warning radar, and quite a precarious position to basically give red forces warning of any approaching blue aircraft. It's located and basically in the middle of the map, and it's marked over there as well. And last objective will be to defend against the red fighters. Once there will be enemy Su-30s airborne, and once there's outbreak of hostilities, which is indicated by any site crossing the border, these fighters will go hot and active. So for red as well, objectives will be primarily to destroy 2 power plants, one in the northwest and one directly north of the airfield, as well as a fuel depot right in Maycop airfield that provides all the fuel for their fighters. And lastly, is their last objective is to defend their motherland from any blue aggressors. So down to the map itself, most of the objectives has been covered as mentioned before. Just take note of the big red circle that denotes the red border. So when there will be red Su-30s airborne, just sort of capping, and they won't be they won't fire or anything until someone crosses the border, or the cargo ships are fired upon because they're outside the border. So yeah, and below that there's some imagery. On the left is footage of the convoy. Middle is the Su-30, what it looks like, and the right side will be one of the power plants. Most of them look like that.
Okay, Red, piss off to you pissing grief hole. And, we'll get on with it. They've gone, and the average IQ has risen. So let's get on with the briefing. So we've got some cargo ships with a possible defence, and I'm awfully worried about what that defence might be because it will probably shoot the vegans down. We've got red convoys, which will be easy. The convoy will be easy. Just put a load of low drag bombs on the vegan for that. Would be sweet. But the A-10s are best for shooting the convoy, I suppose, aren't they?
We got a full vegan flight. Couldn't you all just bring anti-ship missiles and just destroy a whole fleet potentially?
Yeah, I mean, we've got I was thinking for the cargo ships, you get RBO-4s, pop out from the coast, fire those, and go home.
Are we slightly scared about what happened on Sunday, where none of the RBO-4s worked? Are we worried about that happening?
Ships are probably good.
Are they the same ships, Skay? Skay!
He moved over.
Okay.
He's on the red.
Well, I don't think he's gonna know because, you know, the last mission was done by, what was it, Sonic?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was Sonic.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, should be alright.
Okay, so we've got RBO-4s.
Recall's just turned up.
Hello. Hello,
we possibly need you on blues, Recall.
As a F-15. I thought it was on an F-15 already. Maybe it's
No, that's Riddle.
So Riddle, you can't be A10 and Eagle. Which are you going to be?
I'm going to be an A10. Don't,
okay, well,
don't worry.
Okay, so back to 2 Eagles again then.
So
2 Eagles, 2 lives each.
We have to. I mean, there's a good chance that our Cap is going to struggle against theirs.
I'm going to have to go and be Cap.
100%.
That's what's going to happen. Cap's going to be Chevy 1 because otherwise this is not going to get done. So I'm going to move that about.
Do you think so?
I propose sneaky tactic. In that the Vigans don't attack anything. We wait until their Cap. They have the big fight that inevitably happen. They'll go home to rearm and refuel, and the Vigans bomb the airfield.
Oh, the
airfield? They
airfield.
land.
You do like bombing airfields, don't you? But I do. My only problem with it is they can just take off the taxiway, and it looks great for me.
No, you don't understand. We're not destroying the airfield. We're destroying the aircraft on the airfield.
Oh, how cunning! How cunning! Have you? Do we know if there's any AAA there, etc.?
I don't know. There's nothing marked on the map.
No,
but you know, AAA's not a problem.
All right.
I'll go sink ships.
Or we just very quickly sink the ships and then go home, and then if we discover that the timing works out correctly, then we can enact clever, cunning plan.
Tough one that is, guys. I don't have an answer for you there.
Yes, my lord, I have a cunning plan.
Yeah.
My lord.
A10's going for the convoy, I'm guessing.
How many A10s do we have?
We got a whole set of 4, so you can kill a lot of shit.
What
I'd say is I want to split my forces, convoy, and ships.
Okay, that's actually a good idea. Yeah,
we can go about 20 feet off the ground and engage the ships with Mavericks.
Also, the convoy is only. Convoy is only 12. The convoy is only 12 vehicles. You only need two hogs for the convoy.
Yeah, the ships can be killed by the Vigans with the RB-04s, and then the A10s can kill the cargo ships.
We can't control what we destroy. Chances are we'll wipe the whole thing out.
The escorts are 30 miles away from the cargo ship, so you can't.
No. There are. This is the Red Fleet, which is 130 nautical miles away. That's different to the cargo ships, which have their own escort.
We get RB-15s.
What I'm saying is you guys have cruise missiles that you can guide into a target.
No, we can fire them at some ships and it will target the ships, but we can't choose which ships.
Talking about RB-05s.
RB-15s.
No, RB-05s are the ones you can steer.
Yeah,
but we could have the A-10s attack the cargo ships while the Vigans fly through that to the main fleet. But that depends if we want to attack 3 targets.
I'm fine with that. Dude, I can bring like a ton of laser-guided bombs and just fly around the cargo ships as long as... Actually, I can even bring 300-pound Mavericks. It's fine.
Hitting these ships first would be a good idea, because if you go for the convoy early on, they're going to scramble their air defences as soon as we cross that line. So probably getting the cargo ships down first would be best.
But didn't he say that whoever crosses the line first will trigger the Su-30s, no matter who does it?
He's not allowing the Su-30s on today's mission because we can't defend against it. So they don't exist anymore. So we've got 4 Su-33s to worry about with our 3 F-15s.
5.
That's fun.
5 Su-30s.
Oh god. Well, we can't do it.
Oh, they got the F5s.
What are the F5s? What's their job, by the way?
We can maybe do some.
You can help us.
Cass and the Cap.
We need you as Cap because me, Tender and Signori can't take 5 Red 4s down.
So the F5s might be useful nearby the convoy where it's mountainous terrain and they can hide.
Cap, since you moved over to the Eagles now, actually, I left earlier because there was only 4 Vigans. Do you think it's a Vigan and 5?
Vigan is more useful aeroplane. Vigan can carry a lot more shit and destroy a lot more shit.
I can swap to an F-15.
Totally be a Vigan.
It's only Fox 1s, isn't it?
King, you should come to the F-15. That's a good idea.
Is there only Fox 1s?
Hang on.
If it is, I'll be an F5. The F5 would be more useful than fucking F-15 with Fox 1.
I don't know, because it's Vietnam style, isn't it? So.
No, it's a different mission.
That was last.
Oh, okay.
Roger, good. Okay.
I think we have all.
You mean Fox 2s, right?
Yeah, we'll have Fox 2s, definitely.
Foglies, for your information, you will have tankers available to you if you wish to air-to-air refuel. And also, what are we doing for timings-wise?
Is it all weapons recoil? All weapons?
Standby.
King, are you in an Eagle?
Yeah, I'm switching over to yours.
It's all weapons.
Excellent.
You can load spam rams to your heart's content.
Right, so we've finally got some air-to-air guys, so I'm a little bit happier now. Tail,
we can do this.
Tail, you lock it on your own anyway, so you go and just make some mischief somewhere. Try not to get killed.
Okay.
He could escort one of the...
Cover for the A10s.
He tends to do good with the cap roll with that thing, though. But yeah, so escort would be sweet.
Well, actually, if he goes with the A10s, he could even bring a couple of chibi pods and just target, have them laser him.
Where are you going to be hovering?
I was planning for the cap. I was planning to take off and go straight towards the Su-33s and just constantly trying to engage them and hassle them. That's the best thing I can think of doing. Just keep them out of the fight.
So, what is your plan? Just to throw AMRAMs at them and keep getting out?
Throw AMRAMs. As soon as we're out, then we've got to have to RTB. At which time, hopefully, the ESF will have to RTB and just try and keep them out of the fight. Just constantly hassle them.
Yeah, that works.
That's the best thing I've
We'll
got.
prolong it, like with the chainsaw. It won't be quick,
That's our job. It's going to be harder than normal because they've got mountains, and mountains favours flankers, but we shall do our best.
We've got to see then.
No, yeah, I mean, we can, but actually, that's a fucking good idea.
It is, let's fight on our turn.
Why don't we go to the cargo shipping area then, boys, and then attack down the coast? That helps us a lot. We'll do that.
It also puts you between, the A10s and us.
Okay, we'll mill power over to the power plant, head down the coast, and then just tie them up as long as we can, then RTB when we have to.
A cap? Should I shadow you guys, or should I follow?
Stick with the hogs. One of the hog pair, the first one that goes out basically to the convoy, because they won't have any.
That is
15s.
That is a good escort preventative thing because he has a knack for taking down, the fighters.
And basically, also
they may try to go for him.
It means it sort of solves his IFF as well because he can kill anything that's not an A10, which will be really easy to spot. So just keep low and kill anything that's not an A10 or hassle it. Cool. I think we're almost got a sort of a plan there. Anyone not know what they're doing? Is it Riddle and Merlin that are? Is it Riddle and Merlin together on the ships?
I think so.
Okay, Riddle and Merlin together on the ships. So LO's either you can take off on first flight. Merlin, you have to wait till Riddle is back and ready. Vegans, you can take off whenever you goddamn like.
Yeah, we're going to take off pretty quickly because we've got a long way to go.
15s will be right behind you if we're not up already. We'll be overtaking you.
Just got to get over the hills.
Got to go up the hills. Yeah, you guys keep low. You know what you're doing. Don't need to explain that. Any further thoughts before we're off? Eagles of Chevy, our main mission today is self-preservation. We want to stay alive, much more important than killing bad guys, because our cats will need us in one shape or another. So let's concentrate on chainsawing, staying alive, using the tools that God has given us today, and just trying not to be greedy like I did last time. Okay, men, spool up to 80 or what you can hold and brake.
Roger, braking.
Full gate, take off on 3, 2, 1. Rotate. Coming off Burns and Mill. 2 to 3, check my gear.
It's up. Gears up.
Flying in the spot check for me.
Left roll.
Since Tender is not here, I'll just go echelon left off of you.
Copy that. Also, Signori, you can be my main F10 trigger as well, so I get more cockpit footage.
Roger that. And King, go echelon right off cap. We'll just do a chevron. Copy that.
Okay, going for a steep turn now. level off now. Okay, we're going to hold this 10-degree ascent. I'm stable now.
Roger that.
Tower, stable flight, ready for takeoff.
King, go ahead and move echelon left off of me. And we'll do
Copy
like
that, thank you.
Nails,
what you call it.
SU-30, 10 o'clock.
Roger that.
Captain, my element 2 now.
You are element, who's doing element 1 with Cap?
No, he's element 1. He's element. You're still with him.
Yep,
Just
Cap.
go to the right of Cap.
Cap tender element 1.
Copy, I'll be up in 5.
There's a spot for you to the right of Cap. Me and King are like off his echelon left.
Chevy checking in with Magic.
Magic here to you, Chevy.
Chevy, Cap are up in the air and heading south towards the coast. Just let us know if anything shows up.
Currently, scope clear.
Clear, Chevy. Chevy, level off now. Chevy, level.
Make up traffic, tender taking off runway 22.
Tender clear for takeoff.
For takeoff.
Blood Cap.
Cap messages.
Just checking your progress. Have you taken off?
Hey Phil, we've taken off. We're progressing out to the west.
Hello, Cap. Same question.
Say that, Cap.
Progress, are you up in the air?
Copy that. On heading to the convoy.
Rep 1 times SU-33 bearing 167 for 53 miles low.
Magic, have we got time?
Right on the coast.
Magic, have we got time to get to the coast before we turn in? I'd rather fight on the coast.
Probably not.
Go right. We could go cold to the north.
If you fly heading 260, you may be able to.
260.
Let's do it.
Battle spread, boy. Battle spread, boys.
Spreading. I see him. Yeah, let's bring him north on the coast, and we'll fight him in our backyard.
Roger, we've got plenty of time. We've got plenty of time.
Radio check.
I read it. Okay guys, when we engage this guy, I'm going in first on my own because Tender's not here. You two hold back and be 10 miles behind me.
Roger that, we'll do that. We'll do a circle when you go in.
Roger, make it a fairly quick one.
33 has turned to the east. It's now cold.
Roger, it's all fine. We'll drag him out, boys, don't worry. Okay boys, because there's no threat, we can start turning left towards the coast now and roll. Just make sure you keep me in tally one way or another.
Roger. There you are. King, you still see me?
Yep, I'm off till 9 o'clock.
Roger, I'm looking for you.
More like 7 actually.
Ah, I see you now.
Okay boys, I'm heading in now on mill power. You guys do a quick circle, then follow.
Roger that.
Cap going nose warm and music on.
Roger. Let's just continue to head out to the coast. King and Cap go in.
Contact to ECM, up the coast, down the coast. Times 2. Times 3. Chevy, there's always a chance they're hiding slightly inland in those ravines, so do plenty of radar sleeving down low to pick any of that up.
Saber flight, pop up, SU-33, bearing 149 for 27 miles, hot. Angels 2.
Hello, they're on you, they're on you, they're on you.
Cap, I can turn around and go help.
Hello and Tail, get back to base, get within Sam, so you're about to get shot.
GCI, did you just say something to us? Signori and King?
It's Saber flight.
Cap, if you want, I can go back and help them, or should I stick with you guys?
Stick with us, I'm just going to get those boys back in radar, in SAM coverage, that'll be fine.
It's a 3-ship SU-33s.
Yep, they're all on LO.
Looks like that was a bait.
What should we do?
Okay, 32 requesting heading 4 enemies to intercept.
Cap, scratch that. There's two bandits on the
coast. 168 to 11.
Well, just ignore it, they're pretty far away.
Very hot on you, Tail. Suggest you abort and fly back to base.
Copy, music on. We've got 2 SU-30s in front, plus Skay.
Three's music on.
Looks like we're gonna have to go back and help them at some point.
descend.
Yeah, Taylor's already dumped everything. Oh, Taylor's sitting fine up.
We're not making it back, boys. We're not making it back. You're not getting 60 miles. They're dead.
They're super close. Taylor will do some fucking maneuvers here. I'm down.
Shit.
They're super close.
Cap, we're still 10 miles to the north of you, heading in the same
my last mission for a while.
Good man.
They would fly here in SAM coverage. Are you Spike or do you have nails?
Copy that. Clear nails.
Right between you. Hello, it's 2 miles. Bearing 40, step forward, bearing 290. Hello, right on your nose.
I'm engaged, you boys. I've got skate. Burners on cap.
Roger, looking for him on the radar.
Cap rank him right.
Is he jamming?
Roger, cap's burn through.
226.
Roger, okay, we see him then. He's off to your left.
Roger, rank him right.
Yeah. Okay, alright, yeah,
he's going to go, he's going to go.
Jamming, but I got him locked up. Okay. We're still 10 miles behind. We got this set up perfectly, so as soon as you fire, you can just get out of there.
So you fly here, possible in SAM range.
Yeah, I'm getting locked up by you.
Roger, cap's turning away. There's a trap,
Alright, let's turn around.
Fade it over the base! Fade it over the base!
And there's an Su-30 attacking the base right now. He's to the 180 of the base, 15 miles.
We already got no SAMs over the base.
On the side.
Hello, Smith. Say again, Senor.
I'm off at 4 o'clock.
Okay, let's get out Chevy. Obviously, we can't fight this guy in the SAM.
You want to come to the base? Heading 010 for 55 miles.
40 clicks out.
Multiple bandits.
Yeah, I think I'm locking one
Sorry,
of them.
Chevy request task.
God, Syracuse, 010 for 53 miles. Engage bandit.
Okay, boys, it looks like we're heading back. Sky's just going to hide in his SAM.
3 flankers.
Yeah.
Cap getting
that was the bait.
020, Cap's getting to range of 20. Watch out, this guy's going to come and chase us.
Yeah, we just got to go better, that's all. Or mill.
Cap's going to go mill. Dump bags gone, I guess.
Yeah, mill should be fine.
I've got £80,000 still.
We'll know when he's there. We'll be doing our chains on these guys. We'll see him on the cold leg. Tender, if you could maybe hold a bit and wait for the cab, that would be great in our groups.
I'll turn my...
All 40 miles. All cabs 20 miles off my nose.
Sabers down.
Sam's didn't do anything.
Well, we'll never hear the end of this. This defeat.
Yeah, the Sam's aren't in good condition to defend anything.
They knocked out everybody in one single run.
Okay, Chevy, let's keep noses cold so we can surprise them till the last minute.
They seriously dropped just like 4 bombs, knocking all the SAM systems out.
Everybody's music off then. Right. We don't want to be seen.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold back and wait for Cap.
40 miles, get ready to fight, guys.
Me and King are going in now. We've got one.
Yep, that's fine. We'll cover. We'll be on. We'll be on the cover.
He's going cold. He just.
Beware Sir, the Su-30s have Fox 3 missiles.
Oh, there's Su-30s in there as well.
Heavy flight, there's an Su-30 bearing 053 for 27, Su-33 bearing 017 for 25, flanking.
Cap, Spike, Su-30.
Yeah.
Tender, we're going to have to go for those 30s.
Yeah, go for the 30. Yeah.
Look for jamming.
Cap engaging, shranking right.
They're moving right to left, so we might get the surprise on them.
What Angels, Tender? I fucking lost them.
They're 8
058 or
let's
yeah,
look at Fox
058
out.
for 11 Su-30.
Okay. They sent the Fox out.
Airport is currently capped.
Gotta go for it.
Actually an enemy fighter landed.
Another Fox.
They're firing on us. We got to turn.
Signal on your
the bad position.
Change ship. Change ship that were off your nose, 5 miles.
10 Fox right.
Cap turning in for a shot.
Cab, we got flanked. I'm gonna try to stay alive here, but
yeah, full block hit right window it.
Roger.
Cap dead.
Looks like I hit one.
They're firing on me still.
Oh, I got shot from nowhere.
Signal on your velocity.
Still
Yep.
Roger.
Hey,
I
gotcha.
think I got one guy. I see him. He looks like
He's
he's
hit the line. Can make it home.
I don't think there isn't a home, Tender. Go out swinging.
Nope. Ah. Bail him.
Signal bandit on your 6. 180 for 5 miles.
Good shot.
Sonora, keep flowing 030 for 16, you'll be in SAM coverage.
Signori left. Signori left. Tally on a visual on a hostile. Left. You got that? Merge. Nose.
Oh, please, Gunner DeRosa.
Well done.
Splash, nice.
I hear more.
Signori, I know there's something on your 6.
To Sam covered. Need the vector to Sam covered.
There is no SAM coverage for 11 miles. You have to climb up to doing like a valley.
You see him?
Yeah.
That's 6, Signori.
Gotta brake check this motherfucker.
He's overshot.
Kill the motherfucker. Well done.
Got him, Signori, nice. You idiot.
Go, Signori, go.
Yeah, baby. It really gets better once you get some speed.
Go that mother.
kill, Signore.
Signore, there are hostiles. SU-33s landed on our base, going straight in.
Roger that. Fuel state 3,500, I'm turning. Shit, can somebody give me a vector? Too afraid to check out the...
It's on your 6, check 6.
Bogey?
No, the airport.
Oh, the airport, okay.
Right, he's on one of the taxi ramps, just keep above 300 knots, should be fine.
Is that where the flares are, huh?
Yes.
Is that the enemy doing that?
No, that's our friendly surrendering.
Okay, I think I see the enemy on the taxiway right in front of the runway.
Agreed.
Holding short.
Strafe it and mad dog it.
I'm out of missiles, so I'll strafe the shit out of him.
Yeah, just don't go slow.
Just gotta get a good angle here. Oh, it's so hard to fly like this.
Splash. Now land.
Sounds good.
There you go, Signore. Acing it there. Got two with them. Two on one wing. If you fucking land that plane, I'll take back every good thing I said about you.
You mean every bad thing?
Nah, I said, I meant what I said.
Come on, Mr. Israel, let's take this thing down.
Airport captured.
Nice.
As long as you stop, you can get a medal.
There you go.
Yeah, baby.
Hold on. Hold on. How about that?
Stop clinching now.
I'll tell you to turn around and go park next to the guy who's straight.
Sounds good.
Oh, Signore, please run over Uderosa's pilot. Please.
Where is he?
I mean, you got him. You got 5 kills.
Can you refuel at a neutral base?
Yeah, I'm really happy about that. Nope, at least one of us survived.
Okay, well, Novo and Glenn are neutral.
That's okay. No, they'll terminate here, they'll be fine. Signora, your orders are to first run over the man, then turn round and kamikaze into the jet.
Sounds good. I will of course eject.
Destination is in front of you. Clear to run over.
children. Gotta love that GPS. Target is now on your left.
Watch your wing, 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 watch your wing! You got him, you got him.
He's proud of you.
Now turn around and whack him. Whack him. Whacking Phoenix.
Let's turn this thing around.
Pull up the burner. Bail, bail, bail. GPS says bail.
You got him.
Okay. Nice.
6 kills, 6 kills.
I can't believe I actually ran over the last guy.
That was sick. He was out there smoking a cigarette too.
He's like, oh, I escaped by the skin of my teeth. Ah! Nope. F-15 with 1 wing. I'll fucking kill you! That was beautiful.
That was a nice break.
Though we may have lost that, I have avenged my flight.
Roger, that's a pretty sweet ride from you.
Yeah, it's nice. That was nice killing. Nice engagement, Shinori.
Until I ran into the...
I'll take back those 2 good things I said about you.
By the way, Grim Reaper's shortest mission in history, maybe?
Yep.
Less editing for you, Cap.
Don't you do it, Gray, don't you do it.
Here we go.
Stall, speed limit is 100 kilometers.
Okay, well, we can... That guy's gotta stop quickly. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god. Vegans are fine. Look at that.
Hard.
Are those the air brakes on the Vegan? Just those 2 little pitiful things in the back?
Yeah, that's why they don't do anything.
Oh shit.
Number 4 is damaged, but it doesn't matter. Well done, everyone. Let's go back to debrief.
I'm pissed off at this point.
Woohoo, I did just take off. Got some info about enemies, and then I turned around, and then I shot down. Woohoo! Yeah. Super funny. I was looking actually forward for some body lacing.
I barely got 100 feet off the ground. Woo! I took off and got shot down. There's a lot of things that I have to say about that mission, and about it and about stuff as a whole because of that.
Not Caps. Don't blame Cap.
It's not lay it on me. Cap. No, it's not. It's not
the
about
concept
the
of the mission was pretty excellent. It's just, you know,
yeah.
I think there's a few.
On paper, it was great.
Yep.
But the fact when red outnumbered the blues in the beginning,
SAM coverage, and then it was like
no SAM coverage.
30 Su-30s just spawned and just
we fell for their trap. Though. We fell for their trap and sent all our cap to the coast. And
but the fact
I thought the Su-30s were just defensive, not offensive.
Yeah, I set them to ROE weapon hold. I think there was one group that didn't fire, but one group fired. So yeah.
But the thing is, I didn't even get off the ground. I had nothing to do. I literally got home waiting to do this mission. Yay, I get to do the mission. I get up in the air and I die.
You got sniped by the dominoes, man.
Guess what? I got into the server after I died DCS 4 times.
I told Zoid to let you guys respawn, the guys that got killed by the AI. Like, was that not related to...
But I mean, I think people... Well, I mean, there were still fighters around and there was no point.
There was a fighter that... There was one of the red fighters that... one of the ESF guys landed at the fucking airfield we were stationed at. There was nothing we could have done.
I had no fuel left, so...
Still, then
I mean, as much as that was like could be attributed to a poor mission.
Did you see me run your guy over?
I think Blue needed 12 F-15s.
I ran him over.
The cap cover was too little to have such a big play area.
Yeah, if it was
we needed a dozen more F-15s.
Yes, that's exactly what was said.
I've spent 45 minutes.
How many Su-30s were in the air? There was like 8 of them.
We did fine with the 4.
That's a definite Sunday PvP with a lot of people.
Okay,
we did.
My feeling is, I feel like every mission that happens now is strictly just a tactical PvP mission. It's not a mission that you can make more or less into, like, scripted. I don't know, like, scripted.
So you're saying you
Why
like
do we
it
want
when it's
scripted missions?
I liked it when we would go up together as a team.
Do you want to design the missions every day? Like, that's why we started doing
Caps missions.
because it's a lot easier.
I miss Caps missions.
We're not here to have fun. We're here to be professionals.
Oh, look at it! We nearly got shot down by missiles from that strike.
Oh yeah, Blood. Did you aim for the wrong ship?
Yeah, you went to the wrong. That was the
no. We aimed for the right
fleet. Your missiles all got intercepted as well.
Yeah, well, the plan was the A-10s go for the cargo ships and we go for the main fleet.
We couldn't get up.
At it.
We couldn't even get up. We got off the ground and then shot down.
So
yeah, I'm looking at it now. Missiles got a shit ton of.
Wow. I think it was a problem with the rules. I think the rule should have been at least don't. I don't even fucking know, man.
Don't shoot the enemy!
It's a critical thing when I design my missions. So the biggest thing you can do to piss people off is let one side base camp the other side. Even if it's a well-designed mission, you can have one side base camp in the other side. So what you have to do is, you'll notice in all mine, if you go back, I have whopping great batteries of SA-11s each side, massively overpowered. So even if you wanted to, you couldn't get even 20 miles near either of the bases. So that stops frustrating things like this happening. It gives everyone a safe space they can run away to and hide.
So the advantage you have as a defender is obviously you own the territory and therefore can put SAM systems there. As the attacker, your advantage is you can choose where to attack and concentrate your force. In this instance, the defender didn't have that advantage.
But
so it's massively in favour of whoever has the
like the
most
point of the mission is that it's up to each team to do whatever they want to do. So there was nothing stopping Blue from doing the exact same thing.
Well, because you had A superior and B more cap planes, it eliminated a lot of.
Yeah, on my end, sorry, the Hawks was supposed to work. I'm watching Attack Enough for some reason didn't fire.
Yeah, Hawks.
We had a single air fighter. Everybody else was multi-role.
But on top of that, like, it was only 2 of the AI jets went over. Like the other 6, I was keeping them back the whole time.
Also, noting with Wolf. Sorry, Sky.
Yeah, and like as much as there were flaws in the mission, I admit. Like you guys had F-15s, but they were all the way over at our base, while our fighters were at your base, and that contributed to you guys dying there as well.
Yeah, and I honestly thought that was just a good tactic that you guys did, because you legitimately lured us over there. So
I was just going cold the whole time because I kept getting struck by you guys.
Because he was waiting for me. Wolf said we had one air-to-air fighter. I spent 45 minutes getting into the mission due to people taking off and it lagging out. Took off, turned north of the coast, and then the server shut down. So that was my evening.
Right. Yeah, I would say that was a pretty bad mistake when we found ourselves realizing that all the jets were going for our undefended CAS or strike.
Yeah, so there was not a single. You didn't have any cover on them at all.
Players, then we would have.
No, we had Tail. It was like a wild card.
Well, Tail wasn't there the whole time though.
Well, he got shot down.
Against 3.
Yeah. No, yeah, I know. We were asking you to do a lot. We were hoping that they weren't going to come straight to the strike package. So it was kind of like a.
It doesn't matter. No matter what happened, there wasn't enough cap to do anything. Then that's just a matter of attendance and.
The F-15s are not good enough to stand up against Su-33s doing ground attack. Right?
No, they can stand up to an Su-33, but it's when there's 3 Su-33s to 1 F-5 or one F-15.
An F-15's got the.
You clearly didn't watch my fight.
You need a lot of players.
You can see on the other end of the map, I was 1v3 against 3 F-15s.
Congrats, you could at least run away. I was in a F5 that is maybe sometimes supersonic, carrying bombs, fuel, for a long mission, and then
we're not saying you did anything wrong, Tail. It's not that you did anything wrong. It's that
it's not that.
For as a mission designer, the main mistake here is that you should have SAMs as well. Like Blue should have a SAM.
Because if you've got SAMs, that means that the CAS can at least retreat home and have some level of protection.
If you've got SAMs, at least the CAS can take off.
You've also got no-go areas that you can use as well. So often I like to put no-go areas 30 miles away from each base, so you literally can't go past. And
I personally prefer like soft limits rather
so do I.
than a very powerful SAM system rather than.
Yeah, it works. It usually works fine.
I mean, there are SAMs there, guys. It's just I'll figure out why they're not firing. But I think, in my opinion, with more blue players and with SAMs firing, it's quite fair.
It's the Skay. There's one thing that I do have criticism for: putting the fuel depot at directly where the blues spawn. I feel it should have been at another airbase with lesser defenses and stuff like that, but still defenses.
The idea is you blow up the fuel depot and people can't take off.
Yeah, but what about the latecomers? Because I was trying to come in.
The compensation should be the airbase, as you know, most airbases are very well protected with close range SAM systems. So it should be, they can't. There is a massive prize, but a very difficult to hit.
I'll put more SAMs there and short range SAMs as well.
Yeah, put some AAA and a couple of IR SAM systems that should do the job.
Do you guys know how to make a Hawks work?
Hawks don't work. Hawks have never worked, and they.
Because Blues had Hawks. Okay, that's probably why then.
So here's how the Hawk works. You need both the control unit, the search radar, track radar, and the launcher, which only has 3 missiles per launcher.
I was getting mud spikes from something, so that must have been
They were up. They just weren't firing. They didn't have y'all were way too low for them to fire, and they were way too far away.
We were on the deck.
So remember, the Hawk is not a Patriot, so don't expect it to act like one.
I'll put SA3s next time. The
SA3s are no good. SA6 is no good. You've got to have SA11 minimum if you want to stop a flanker. Or a modern fighter, it's the minimum.
Or Patriots.
Perhaps add SU-25s in order to mean you can do something.
Yeah, it could be another role as well,
That just requires even more people. It's a pretty big mission.
Well, no, it means because it's a problem both sides have. Therefore, it means they have to divert some people away from various tasks to do it.
Apart from that, did the mission run okay for you guys? It ran pretty smooth for me.
I liked the amount of detail in it.
I did too.
Just to what I was saying, when I was saying SA11's minimum, that's just for the base defense. I don't mean for the rest of the mission, because the rest of the mission would be impossible. But I mean, just for the base defense, it's to make an impenetrable shield to make sure you can't get any kind of base camping or anything like that. Just at the bases.
This is more of a general thing, not directed at you, Skay.
No, I mean,
no. This is literally just a general thing. From what I've noticed in the recent weeks, we've only done tactical PvP style missions like Airquake. And as much as I understand that you guys we want to do tactics and make everything look tactical, it's ruining the fun aspect of it at the same time because it's too tactical. 45 minutes.
Something,
good. 45 minutes.
No, that's not what
are you talking about?
Okay, no, listen. 45-minute briefings. 45 minutes briefings. And if someone in my shoes, I'm at school. I'm waiting to get out. And I have a 30-minute drive to get home. Because today is a day that I don't have work, and I can actually participate in a mission that's not ARMA or tactical PvP. And I get home after trying to bullshit my way around traffic. I get in, I load up, I get in an A10, I wait for it all to start up, and CDU to align the INS, and then I get to the runway, I take off, 20 feet off the ground, I get shot. And I can't do fucking anything. It ruins the fun, man.
Riddle, without the 45-minute briefing, you wouldn't even made it to the mission, so...
Okay, so coming back to the point that I wanted to mention, the reason why most of these missions are tactical PvP is quite literally DCS 2.5, because we don't have dedicated software, and 2.5 has a massive increase in the required RAM. Every time that a flight of 8 AI tries to spike you, the server crashes. That's the only reason we've been doing so many tactical PvPs.
Yeah, that and it is a lot easier to make missions.
I mean, that's fine, but I mean, we haven't even, like, we've strayed a little bit. We haven't done any of our normal formation flights. We haven't gotten the cool pictures and all the stuff that we used to be able to do. It's all changed into, we go up in individual flights and we kill stuff, and then we come back. We barely even do mass landings.
Because
and
that's
the main
just a
point
silly
of it was,
idea.
Because no,
they had endless crashes.
They had crashes, but they looked cool. They looked cool on the videos. People liked the formations.
But we still do formation stuff, just with actual sensible sized formations that we can make look like formations, as opposed to the gaggle that we've had in the past.
People still were okay with the gaggles, in my opinion.
Look, if you want a big formation, you just get several flights and you put them near each other. That way you have
never near each other. We're never that close. We're always taking off first the F-15,
the only time we ever did
then
that is when we did ferries, and that took up at least an hour and a half of the mission.
Then why not just do a base that's farther away so that you have the formation flight? Because we've done that. We've done the formation flight, we've done the formation flight, then broke off into our individual flights and accomplished a task.
That's a 3-hour-long mission.
No, it's not.
It's wasting everybody's time.
Yeah.
No, why do we come here? To have fun and look cool.
So, Riddle, there's only so much mobbing of aircraft that you can do before it kind of gets a bit dull. Actually putting some thought into it, right, how can I accomplish this slightly more complicated task? That's interesting. That's what maintains attention, rather than just throw aircraft at stuff.
Like, the ferries are okay occasionally, but doing it every single mission, like...
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it, Raptor, I'm saying do it occasionally. Because every mission has just been, we go off one flight at a time and we all die. Or we actually get the mission done.
Well, Hunt's no wax.
Whoa, so it's like real missions.
Realistic.
That's wild.
Okay, guys. Stop being just so angry.
Yeah, okay guys, Riddle, I'm sorry, like, as the mission designer, I'm sorry that happened to you today. It was partially my fault because of the SAMs not working and the AI, some of the AI coming over.
It's not your fault. That's just DCS being bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, the missions and like small stuff like that crops up all the time. I mean, if those Hawks had been active, it may have been a different story.
Yeah, but what I wanted to lead into was that even if that had messed up, like, it was preventable with tactics. So I mean, yeah, it was a skeleton crew today. Blue was definitely like undermanned for the mission in a sense, and I was trying to divert the AI away when just 2 of them came over, which is still, I'll figure it out. But it's still quite doable by Blue. And I guess it was too, like, at the point it's too frustrating after you wait for the start time and all that to try again. But I did clear you guys to start again. So I guess in the future I should outline these kinds of, like, because those deaths were like unintentional deaths in a sense.
Yeah.
Hey, we ran the mission. We know the gripes now, and we just fix it and do it again. Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, I just want to do a mission.
Riddle,
because
stick a pacifier in your ass. Hell up.
Riddle, if you want to do one of those missions, grab a load of people together, put a mission together, and do it.
No, but the thing is timing. I don't have the time. I go to school from 12 to 1:50, and then work at 3:45 to midnight.
So how many days?
Do it in the morning.
I have.
How many days do you
12 midnight. I work around 4 to 5 days a week, but those I get Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays.
Would be to not run a second group later for U.S. time zone that you could run with your own missions, and you could do formation
fighter. I believe
that's harder than you think. Hey man, you want to do it? I welcome you. I don't have the time.
You don't want to do it. You want to do
it. You're the one who you want
doesn't want to do it because it takes so much effort. That's why.
I think Riddle. I think what Raptor is saying is, if you want something bad enough, just do it yourself. Right? Just make it happen. If you want to do the gaggle missions, I'm sure a bunch of the U.S. guys would join you in a U.S. time zone mission. And every now and then, we have a ferry and an actual real Grim Reapers mission. It's just not every day now.
That's fine. It's just I never get to do the missions like fully. The only missions that I really get to
just quit your job, dude. It's fine.
Good old YouTube advice, Riddle. Do it. Just do it.
Okay. Stop just being silly against each other. Riddle is actually trying to just join us, have a nice time. I understand that, but it's just sometimes just hard.
There's one more thing to think about as well, Riddle. And you can be a little bit stubborn on this, I think you'll admit. See, every time, what we found out on our Redfall missions, so if we're doing the Redfall missions, which is what we call the PvP missions, because that's what the groups voted to do, basically, because it's just grown up and everyone's got better, and I just follow, what the group tells me to do, so that's fine, that's how it works. But the problem is, it really shit tests all of the planes, and the A10 in almost every single mission is completely useless, and almost every single Redfall mission we do, I'm pretty sure we can agree, it gets shot down, which is why most people don't fly it anymore, which is why people now fly the fast planes which survive and can do the missions. And so every time I watch people do the A10s on these missions, I know very well they're not going to survive. Nothing that can fly 300 knots. I mean,
basically what you need to ask yourself before you fly the sorry, go ahead.
If someone thinks I'm saying it wrong, then let me know. But go through every single PvP mission we've done for the last 6 months. The A10s have all died before they've got to the target, or that's it. Or sometimes they don't even get to participate because they can't even.
They need air superiority to function.
Which we can't give.
The argument here is that sometimes we should just do a mission where we had it in the old days, where it was a ground attack mission without any major air opposition.
Yeah, we do.
Basically, a fuck ton of air defenses, no real air superiority threats.